Hello and welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal, where last time, some things happened. I don't want to talk about the things that happened. We're just gonna pretend that yesterday didn't happen. It's just a blip in our memory, and we'll never know what happened, I guess. So today, we're looking forward to the cleanup event at the park. These first years are looking forward to it. The honor students in her group, apparently. Huh? What is she like your type or something? Either way, too bad. I hear honor students are exempt from the cleaning. Totally unfair, am I right? What? So am I alone in the team of upperclassmen then? This sucks. I want to just ditch now. So, I've heard of rewards being handed out to people on the honor roll. I've not heard of the reverse. So, for instance, it's been 1 minute in a story already. All right, that's a record. When I was in 8th grade, there was a field trip that only people who were on the honor roll got to attend. Whereas if you weren't on the honor roll, you couldn't go on the field trip. So I've heard of rewards like that being handed out for people who make the honor roll. I've not heard of rewards being handed out at the expense of people who didn't make the honor roll. That's admittedly a bit of a new one, but I suppose it's I suppose in the given how the schools behaved previously. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me at all that they'd punish you for not making the honor roll by making you be the ones who do the cleanup and exempting honor roll students from it. She's exempt from the cleanup? How precious is this honor student? We have to go to Inokashira Park in our stupid gym clothes? Oh, well, I imagine it's preferable to the uniforms you're wearing right now. But, you know, what do I know? She's not coming, right? I wish I could ditch this event, too. We're meeting at Inokashira Park. I'd better remember that. Alright then. Boy, it sucks being stuck inside it. You said that last time, and I gotta say, you are very much not stuck in that bag.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there was something going on with Kawakami, wasn't there? Something involving... Yeah, you're right. There was something going on with Kawakami. I don't think we should talk about what was going on with Kawakami. I mean, so to clarify, she can do what she wants to do with her life. I'm not gonna stop her. She's providing a service for adults. She can do that if she wants to. There's no judgment here whatsoever. That said, what happened yesterday needs to never happen again. So we're just gonna pretend it never happened. Not sure what's going on. Maybe we should ask her about it. Or the game wants me to ask her about it. She's probably still at school, right? Let's go look for... Really? We have to actually talk to her after... Okay, I guess we have to actually talk to her after what happened. I thought we agreed that we were never going to address this ever again, but is that you? That is not you. That is the newspaper club member. Okay, duly noted. I'm pretty sure we made it. Well, hi there. Hello. So remember that deal we made about how we were never going to speak to each other ever again? Well, the cat in my bag told me that I actually need to break that promise now. So here we go. As I've been saying, get home safely. Well, then I have another matter to attend to, so I have to excuse myself. No, we're not finished talking yet, but there's been a series of scandals on this campus. We're all being called into question. And yet you leave work earlier than anyone and you barely make it to the faculty meetings. Explain yourself, don't tell me you're out running around all at night. Kawakami's being grilled by Chono. She said if she'd do anything if we helped her out, so let's clear up Chono's suspicions. The school is closing soon. Head on home before it gets late. Or did you need something from Miss Kawakami? I don't know that I'd say I have a question. Well, I mean, sure. Why not? What?
What?
Oh, you have another question? Another question? That's right. Magic's questions are complicated, so I take time that night to help him, which contextually sounds very wrong. You're giving individual lessons outside of school hours? If that's what passion, you are the ideal teacher. A passionate teacher is exactly what we need at the school. I'm sorry for suspecting you. Well, then keep up the hard work, you two. All of them, every single one of those comments with the information we have, all of them need to be rewritten. No. Okay. She just kind of convinced herself, but that did clear up her suspicion, so thanks. Could you come with me for a bit? I would rather not. I can't talk about this at school. This is the address and phone number of my night job. I received Kawakami's phone number. Call at night and request me. No! No! Just be careful that doesn't show up when your calls through that. You're actually... Wait a minute, what? Yeah, you did it. No calls to remains a public telephone. Let's call from... I'm sorry, wait a minute.
Well...
What? Whoa, what? Hold on, let me read that again. Let me just make sure. I call night and request me? Really? You're actually okay with a high school student requesting your services? Alright, so, wow, that backfired quickly. Okay, so, if we want to give benefit of the doubt, maybe we can say that what she meant by request me was request that I help you with your schoolwork outside of school. But given this statement, and this statement, and then also this statement, I'm going to assume that's not what she's referring to. No. Okay, so remember the thing I said at the beginning of the episode about how she's doing she's providing services for adults and she can do that if she wants to, and I'm not going to judge her for it? That was the imperative part of that being, the imperative word there is adults. Now, we know that she is offering her services to high school students, and that is several different degrees of no, Kawakami. What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, this is how you want to start the episode. It's how you want to start the episode. Let's make sure here. You want to start the episode with this. Okay, Can I, like, hang out with someone to try to ease the pain? Can we hang out with An, maybe? What are we doing today? I can't just sit around. I'm shopping at the underground mall in Shibuya right now. I'll still be in Shibuya for a little while, so let me know if anything comes up. Oh, something came up, alright. Seems like Leilani hasn't gone home yet. You want to go see her for a bit? Yes, please, God Almighty, get me the hell away from this. Ugh. Good God Almighty. Okay. Hi. How do you do? I guess now we wait. The suspense is seriously killing me. So strengthening in my heart is turning out to be harder than I thought. Do you think we can maybe talk some more about it? I feel like I can become closer with Alan thanks to the lover's persona that. I feel like my bond with Alan will grow stronger soon. So what do you think? Will you spend some time with Lady An? Sure, why not? Let's head back to Inokashira Park. We can talk that. Why did you call me here? Okay. Maybe we could have just met here. I feel like maybe we could have skipped the in-between step and just came straight to the park. Oh, look at those ducks over there. They must be a family. This place seriously feels amazing. It's not even that far from Shibuya, but it feels so different here.
Hey.
Well, yeah, that's how Earth works. You know, Tokyo is so strange. There are tons of people and tons of stores, yet there are still duck-filled parks here, too. It has everything, but it feels like I can't understand any of it. It's honestly kind of scary. I guess I can kind of understand what you mean. If you've never been outside of... So, like, if you've never been outside of your general living area, it can make sense for something outside that realm to seem, I don't know, weird to you. I guess it also makes sense as a thing for him to say since he just moved here, so that makes sense, yeah. Yeah. When I first got here, I had a super tough time adjusting. It's so crowded and everyone walks really fast, almost like they're angry or something. Even at school, I was only ever the foreigner. Nobody really knew me. They were just spread rumors. They thought maybe my looks were the problem. I even considered dyeing my hair black to match everyone else. But that was when Shio talked to me. The first thing she said was, "Takamaki, your paintings suck." I mean, that's certainly a comical way to... I don't think she'd be bringing this up. Like, I feel like at this point she'd probably be able to laugh about it, right? Like, kind of lighten the mood that say this. I doubt she was just making fun of me like everyone else, but that wasn't her intention. According to her, they were so bad that she just had to tell me. Pretty mean, huh? Oh. So that was wrong. Okay, so that was the wrong answer then, is what that... So to clarify, that was the wrong answer. I thought maybe that she was going to be like, oh, let's laugh about it. No, apparently that actually was a mean thing that she did. She went out of her way to tell her that her... Wow. Oh, so she's just terrible then. That was the first time someone here talked to me without mentioning my looks. I don't know that that's the first interaction that you should be praising as an example. I don't know. Like, she said, yes, she didn't mention your looks. She also said that your artistic capabilities are terrible, so... I don't know that we're really climbing the ladder here in terms of improving a person's social skills. We sort of just grew closer after that, and she has been my best friend ever since. That's not why we're here, though. Something else I need to talk to you about.
Hey.
Do you remember what I told you last time we came here? About that female thief in the anime that I used to watch? Well, I thought of something. Okay. What would... wait, don't tell me. Wait. Don't tell me. Is it gonna be that you want to model yourself after the person in the anime? You know, the villains in those shows are always going on about world domination. Even though they get beaten by the heroes every time, they never give up. It means they must have really solid hearts, and that's why I'm going to try and learn from them. Okay. Alright then. Right? So I've decided... Yes. I'm gonna star in action movies. Okay. That's... I think we need to rewind a little bit to see how we got to this point in this conversation. I think we might have skipped some steps here. I mean, good luck. If that's what you really want to do with your life, then more power to you, and good luck with that and all that. But I don't know that... I'm guessing what she means by that is that she feels inspired by the people in the shows and the movies she watches, and so therefore she wants to give that same inspiration to other people around the world that watch those shows and will therefore become an actress herself. But it's still, like, out of context, just like, the villains in the TV shows I watch have really solid hearts, and therefore I'm going to become an actor in action movies. I might have skipped a few steps there, but, you know, good luck with that, I guess. Thanks, your support really helps. I mean, honestly, after we bungled that earlier response, we kind of needed to make up for it there. Alright, I'm making this my ultimate goal for the future. You know, I've never really thought much about what I wanted to do in life, but now I have an objective. And I only have it because of talking to you. Did it? I thought, I don't know, I feel like you had that decision made before you got to me, but... Alright. I sense a heightened motivation from On. Okay, then. That was a bizarre conversation, but I'll happily accept that. Well, if I want to be in action movies, I'll need to work on my actions. I wonder how many sit-ups I'll have to do. Well, wait, Ryuji said he knows a good gym. I should ask him for advice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I need to tell Shio that I have a new goal. She'll definitely be happy to hear that.
Come on, let's head home.
Alright then, that was, I mean, it's a breath of fresh air compared to the last conversation we had, but... Still, we feel like we made a few jumps there. Hi, it's me. You gonna talk right now? Everyone always calls me right as I'm about to step inside. So I'd like to think I'm pretty athletic, like I don't hate exercise or anything. But I'm exhausted just from running to the station early. Maybe I've got to train my body along with my heart. Well, if you want to become an action star and do your own stunts, then yeah, that's probably a pretty important step. Do I do anything to train my body? I carry more gun in my bag. I train every day with Ryuji. Except for today, in which I did no training at all. So it's pretty much your lifestyle? You don't, like, do squats in class or anything, right? Oof, my thighs are hurting just thinking about it. Okay, first I need to research what kind of training's best for me. For now, I'll just do some curls with a water bottle. I already drank it halfway, but better than nothing, right? I don't know that that's gonna do much for you, but alright. Well, see you later. I guess it's better than nothing, like, sure, but, like, technically doing it with a pillow is better than nothing, but still, it's like, the bar's not set very high here. Actually, did Kawakami give you your phone number? Yes! I don't know that that's a good thing. What? No! Why would I do that? That's a bad idea. Why would I do that? No, we're not doing that. What I will do, however, is I got curious about something. Somebody mentioned the Big Bang Challenge in an earlier episode, and I thought that I was just going crazy or that I forgot what they were talking about because I don't remember ever hearing about that. So I looked it up, and apparently there's actually a thing you can do in the burger store in Shibuya, which I don't think we have a warp to. Yeah, we can warp to the Beeful shop, but we can't warp to the burger shop, so we're just gonna go here. I think I need to go to Central Street. I think I need to go a little bit further to Central Street. I think I warped one spot too far there. But apparently, if you go to the burger shop, which I believe is right down, yeah, it's right down there. Apparently, there's the Big Bang Challenge is in here. Now, I don't know what it constitutes, but I am curious as to see, like, what the hell this is. Welcome to Big Bang Burger, open 24 hours a day because there's no day or night in space. Wow, that's a really dumb tagline. We are currently offering what we call the Big Bang Challenge. If you can finish our special large volume burger within the time limit, then you win. And we have a luxurious prize prepared for those who succeed. Oh. Okay. The Big Bang Challenge. Whoa, what have I done? Taking the Big Bang Challenge will cause time to pass and will improve your guts Accepting the challenge costs money. Well, we have plenty of that, so that's not a problem. The challenge is conquered if you can eat the entire Big Bang Burger. To succeed, you will need knowledge, proficiency, and guts. We have a lot of that, or at least relatively speaking. Prevailing, you will receive a prize and an increase in a stat other than guts. Win or lose, your guts will always increase. Why don't you take the challenge? The universe awaits. So is it's entirely based on my stats and not actually anything I have to do? Okay, for only 500 yen? Sure, why not? We're now offering a new limited edition spring item, the Earth Burger. What can I get for you? You know what? Let's do it. Why not? I don't have to do anything. I can just push the button and let the insanity unfold. Let's do it. Because I'm certainly not calling that her. I'm not calling her. That's not. No. Not doing that. That's not happening in a million years. You might be able to gain some guts if you do the challenge. I think you probably do it as you are now. The challenge costs 500 yen. Alright, let's do it. Let's give it a shot. I foresee nothing going wrong with this plan at all. Certainly. Now then, go take a seat, and good luck. Am I gonna watch him eat a burger now? Is that what we're doing? Thank you for taking the Big Bang Challenge. This is your first time. Yes, your starting rank will be third mate. What now? Thus, your aim will be the Comet Burger.
For real?
This is a lot bigger than I was expecting. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that looked like a pancake when I first saw it. That actually looked like a pancake I get that there's tomatoes and lettuce and all that below it, but from this angle, that looked like a pancake. That is not a, no. That's bigger than his head. That's bigger than his damn head. This burger is as voluminous, or as a soaring comet burning in the sky. I don't know about that one. It will not be overcome easily. But should you conquer this challenge, you'll be rewarded with an extravagant prize. A prize would be great. Good luck.
Now then.
It's time to get the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge started. Ready? Go. Look at that thing! It's literally bigger than his head! What is this? Don't get too hasty, just work at your own pace and you'll do it. What? You did what? You ate the whole thing? That was a pizza-sized burger. What? What? You ate... Okay. Alright, so your stomach's gonna explode any minute now. Yeah, it's gonna... I guess that's why they call it the Big Bang Challenge, because there's gonna be a massive supernova explosion in your freaking stomach. Gonna make a whole new universe inside your stomach. Jesus. You did it. I don't know how. I don't think we're human. Since you managed to extinguish the Comet Burger, I present to you the second mate badge. Oh joy. And to the Burger Baron who defeated this challenge, we present to you our world-famous Big Bang Burger on the house. What? What? You want me to eat more? What? Alright, great. I get more my reward for eating food is more food. Thanks. New challenges will be awaiting you now that you become a second mate. I look forward to your next attempt at our challenge. Oh, okay.
I knew you could do it.
You took that Comet Burger down. You were so admirable taking on such a daunting task with that intense level of courage. Apparently. So I guess that means my courage went up. I mean, obviously my courage went up. We knew that was going to go up no matter what.
Nice.
Your pace, your strategy of using well-timed drinks, and just the spectacular way you devoured it, everything was perfect. Okay, so what else went up? Proficiency, I'm guessing? Nope, knowledge. Alright, I figured from the way she was talking about proficiency that it was going to be that, but I suppose not. Alrighty then. Oh, wait, something else? What else did we get? Okay, charm. I don't know that. I don't think that did anything for charm, but alright. And another thing? What else did we get? Okay, there's proficiency. So that did a lot for us. Come on, we should head home. I'm full just from watching you. Okay, that was a thing. Oh, alright. Who could that be at this hour? I don't know. Oh, hey Ryuji. Mishima's real hyped up about finding our next big target, but something tells me he's just gonna get himself in trouble. Maybe we should go with him. He said he was going to Harajuku, and I let on know too. Couldn't hurt, right? Making plans for tomorrow. If you respond right away to a confidence invitation without putting it on hold, your relationship will deepen. If you immediately respond to a message, your schedule for that day will be filled and you will be unable to do anything else that day. Be sure you consider an invitation before you commit to it. Well, we don't really have any plans, so yeah, I think we are good to do this. Because there's no looming deadlines anymore. We cleared up the museum, so we should be good to do that, I think. Like, this feels like one of those situations where the answer is obvious, but it's the fact that they've raised the issue at all it makes you reconsider. It's like, wait, is this a trick question? But I think we're fine. But you still don't know Tokyo very well. This might be a good chance to get more familiar with the area or something. So what are your thoughts? Will you go to Harajuku with Ryuji? Sure, why not? Alright, let's all meet up over there then. I don't see any reason why we can't do this. You're meeting everyone in Harajuku tomorrow, huh? Better get some rest. You don't want to oversleep. Alright. Neato. The fashion capital, also known for starting many trends in food. Popular tourists and trend-setting youngsters alike. This is the place where all those cool, hippie, the youngsters of today go. You now have information on a new hangout spot. Okay. Duly noted. I can't believe that burger was... Because the thing is, I've seen people eat massive burgers before. Neil and I were out to lunch one time, and I think I've told a story in a video before. Not in this series, but just in a video before. And he ordered a burger. He didn't know how big it was going to be. I think he just ordered it. Well, obviously he just ordered it, but he ordered it and without knowing that it was going to be massive. And then it got to the table, and it was this insanely large. It wasn't the size of a damn spaceship like it was in this game, but it was still fairly large. So I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna eat that. It's not even worth trying. You know, the friend that I am being like, hey, that's not gonna, like, you're gonna make yourself sick if you eat that whole thing. Little did I know, the mistake I made was, oh, because saying that would make him think, oh, is that a challenge? And then he ate the whole damn thing, and then his stomach did not appreciate that, but, you know, he somehow proved he could do it. So I have seen this stuff before, but not to that extent. Like, that was insanity. I like how my reward for eating food was more food. That's my favorite. Anyway, the important thing is that we got out of having to talk to the crazy teacher at our school. That's the important part. It's so crowded just like I expected. The perfect place to start our investigation. But I gotta say, I wasn't expecting all of you to come along. I had a photo shoot nearby, so I figured, why not? But why Harajuku, Mishima? Well, it's the big cultural hub, right? People from all over the world come here, so that means there might be all kinds of international villains walking around in broad daylight. I don't know if I get that logic. For example... Oh, check that guy out. He's definitely suspicious. I was gonna say, are you just gonna point to a random guy and be like, that guy's evil, and then you did exactly that. I mean, who wears black leather long coats at this time of year? He's gotta be shady. And all those belts must be supplies so we can tie people up. Oh man, do you think he's an escaped convict? So this would be what you call reading too much into things. But my Phantom Thief senses are tingling. Don't you think he's suspicious? I don't know that I'd put it that way. But it'll probably give us some bonus social points, so sure, let's say it. Right, look at him, he's definitely got this orb. Yep, there's the shiny blue music notes. That means we did it good. If you think he's that suspicious, then go talk to him. Huh? Me? You're the one who's all hyped up about an investigation, right? So hey, go up to the guy and ask, yo, Captain Trenchcoat, sorry to bother you, but are you an escaped convict?
What?
You gotta be kidding, he'd have that belt around my neck before I even finished talking. It's normal to see people dressed in unusual clothes here. Also, I think it's kind of cool. Like, they've got the confidence to wear whatever they want, you know? Like, nothing's gonna keep them from expressing their own style. Cool or not, they're definitely not letting anyone hold them back. What do you think about unique fashions like this? People can dress however they want, is the summation of my stance on the matter. I don't care how you dress. You can dress however you want, express yourself however you like. It will not affect my life in any way. If dressing in a certain way makes you happy, then more power to you. That said, these options are, once again, all shit. Because I want to say a thing, and the game's like, no! So, I guess this is an acceptable answer, because it's like, you know, you're seeing new styles around you, you're expanding, you're broadening your horizons, what did I just say? You're broadening your horizons and seeing other cultures around you, so I guess this is an acceptable answer. Ha, not used to this big city yet, huh? Apparently that raised their... Alright, I guess that was a good answer, apparently. News to me. So if you can get used to this place, then nothing else will freak you out. Hey, maybe I could put together a Harajuku-style, outfit for you. Well, that sounds fun. Anyway, no more judging people by their appearance. If they're wearing what they want to wear, that's something to admire. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like, I don't judge people based on based on their appearances, be it by their immutable characteristics of just how they look, physically and how they were born, or how they choose to present themselves in terms of how they dress and what their hair looks like or what color the hair is or anything like that. I don't judge people by that. That's a stupid thing to judge people by. I care much more about your personality and like how you interact with people and what your values are and things like that. So you can dress however you like if you're expressing what you want to express, if you're wearing what you want to wear and it makes you happy. That's all I really care about at the end of the day. I'd say it means they're honest, not like people who seem nice on the outside, but turn out to be terrible. I guess you're right. Leon's absolutely right. After all, I look like a cat, but I'm actually a dashing, noble gentleman. So, I don't believe that for a second, but it's because I don't believe that, it's probably going to end up being true. Now I think about it, it's kind of Harajuku-y to walk around with a cat in a bag. That's true, he's like a really specialized fashion accessory. Is that a compliment? I guess you're lucky, Trevor. You can get popular just by having me around. So, Mishima, I take it you didn't actually have any leads here? Nope. I don't know where you would have gotten one from. Yeah, figures. Well, as long as we're here, let's have some fun. Yeah, let's get him dressed up. Let's not do that. Oh, Mishima too. Maybe Anna can get rid of your weird anti-Harajuku prejudice. Huh, me too. Actually, if you've got any hidden talent for fashion, this would be the perfect chance to discover it. Lady on, help me get out. You're okay. Alright, we can squeeze in a trip to the pet shop from Morgana.
No.
I'm not a pet. Yeah. Whether it's true or not that you're going to transform into this magical, majestic, noble human Prince Charming at the end of the game or whatever, right now, you're a cat, so buying human clothes to you isn't going to do shit. You know, sometimes it sounds like your cat's really joining in on the conversation. Yeah, it's almost like the cat can talk or something crazy like that. Now let's get going. Just follow me. I know a place.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. I guess I enjoyed Harajuku with everyone. That's nice. Just a day to spend with your friends. Yeah. It's nice to have these periods between the... It's so... Because it's so... I guess... I've been trying to think of how to quantify it, because this game is just so different from everything I ever could have possibly expected it. Because I didn't really have any expectations, because I didn't know what the hell I was getting myself into. But now that I'm here and I'm actually seeing what it is, it's like... It's nothing I could have ever predicted, and yet it's somehow exactly what I wanted. It's so bizarre. It's this perfect balance between just everyday life, hanging out with friends, going to school, working, eating burgers, watching TV, reading books, and then it meshes with this and contrasts against this high-octane, action-packed, JRPG-style palace infiltration sections. They're so totally polar opposite from one another, and yet they somehow mesh together so well. It's so weird. I don't know how this is working so well, but it's working phenomenally. And you forget Kawakami said there was a community clean. Yeah, there were some other things that Kawakami said today that kind of made me slip my mind, in case you forgot. But, you know. Any changes yet? How's Madarame? Nothing at the moment, he's still bedridden. Wait, you think this was too much for that old bastard's heart? There's no need to worry, his life does not appear to be in any danger. I hope he didn't F up on our first fishing mission. Oh, he's fine. Can he talk at all? So far, all he has said to me is, I'm sorry. I haven't been able to speak to him since, though. He is in no state to hold a conversation. For real? If he ends up taking legal action against us, our leader will be in big trouble. He's not gonna do that. So, the fact that he said, I'm sorry, should be indicative of what his mental state is right now. Clearly, he's overwhelmed by, just like Hamashita, he's overwhelmed mentally and physically this time. And he's just waiting for the opportunity when he actually is capable to step up and confess. You are under probation, correct? That would be problematic. Hey, we're gonna be okay, aren't we? Yes, of course you're gonna be okay. You're absolutely gonna be fine. You're making a mountain out of a molehill. If he says so, I'm sure it's true. I will contact all of you if any progress is made. Let's just wait for the change of heart for now. Yeah, well, we'll be waiting for your updates, Yusuke.
Well then.
Reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You and your stupid TV. Alright. You want to go to the TV? Sure. What's for sale today, friends? Hi, everyone. It's time to do some shopping. Here's what we got for you today. Here's the Japanese gift set. Show your love of Japan with these items. But that's not all. We still got more. Here's the next one. The folding screen set. Where this wind and lightning won't be so frightening. Okay. These will both be in one set. What a steal. Wow, they're both such great items. I can't decide which one to get. Alright, this is a limited item. Today is the one and only day it will be available. And of course, the price is just right. You won't see this kind of deal ever again. Oh, the phones are already ringing off the hook. Only a few remaining. Now's your final chance to buy. Apparently the phones are ringing non-stop. If we buy one, then the other will probably get sold at... Yeah, we know, okay. So, which one do we get? I don't know what this is gonna do for us in terms of, like, forwarding our gameplay capabilities, but this, I'm guessing... They said it's gonna make wind and lightning seem less frightening, which are attack moves, like move types and things like that. So we're gonna go with this in the hopes that it will benefit us in some meaningful way in the future. Oh, another buyer's just called in. Thank you so much. Oh, they've both sold out? That last customer was extraordinarily lucky, just like last time. We'll try to get your order to you as quickly as possible. Goodbye for now. We'll see you again next time with another fabulous product. Goodbye for now. Okay, Morgana, you need help. You have what we call compulsive shopping disorder. You need help. This is not... Alright, well, I guess before we go to bed, we can check our messages. What do we got? Are we giving a speech to these? Oh, I don't care. Are you free today? You think you can help me out? I don't need to... I don't want to interact with... I don't need to interact with you at all. And the Ryuji's got something to say. Yo, short time no see. I know we just split up a second ago, but there's this movie I gotta see. If you're not busy, we can go see it in Shibuya right now. The cake night rises, huh? Okay. Alright. Well, here's my, I'm beaming you a message from the future. It's shit, and you're gonna waste your time. Well, I mean, I say, I have never seen any of the Nolan Batman movies. I haven't seen Batman Begins, I haven't seen Dark Knight, I haven't seen Dark Knight Rises. But I have heard that that Dark Knight Rises is absolute insanity. As in, like, none of it makes any sense at all. So, I don't really plan to watch this movie anytime soon, because of what I've heard is not good. But, so yeah, I'll beaming you information from the future here, Ryuji. Don't waste your time. But, if you know, it's something to do with friends, so sure, why not? That settles it then. Let's meet in front of the movie theater in Shibuya. Alrighty then. This is gonna go great.
Do you want to know why I use pies? Cakes are too quick. You can't savor all the little taste sensations you see when forced to choose.
What?
Cake
What?
or pie. People show you their true taste. I am nothing like you. You're a psychopath who bakes for money.
We're just watching a movie. We're just watching a movie. We're just sitting here listening to Edgelord Cake Making Master asking. He'll probably turn to the cake and ask if it bleeds next. Everything about this movie is absolutely ridiculous, but the protagonist's passion to fight for his friend that really touched me. I feel like I was able to learn how to be more compassionate to others. Oh, were you now? Oh, is that what this did for us? Oh, is that what that did for us? Oh! Oh, you watched the Nolan Batman movies to learn how to be kind to people. Really? That's what you did. Okay. Or sorry, the Nolan Cake Man movies or whatever. Actually, I might have teared up a little bit. These revenge movies really make me feel, you know. Look, I'm sure they're gonna make references to movies, because this won't be the last time we see a movie with someone. I guarantee it. I'm sure they're gonna make references to plenty of movies that I will understand better if I've actually seen them. But I've never seen The Dark Knight Rises, so if this is a reference, I won't get it. How about you? Don't these revenge movies make you feel something? I mean, movies can make me feel something if they're executed well. I was gonna say movies can make me feel something if they're executed well, but I guess I should rephrase. Movies can make me feel the emotion that they want me to feel if they're executed well. Or you can make a different movie that's really bad that makes you feel an emotion called anger and hatred because of how poorly it's executed. Now, of course, I've not talked about any movies recently that are really poorly put together and made me want to punch something. I've not done anything of the sort recently. I've discussed no movies of the sort that made me want to punch a wall. I don't know what you're talking about. So, yeah, movies can make me feel something one way or another, that's for damn sure.
Right?
This kind of thing is what the Phantom Thieves are doing too. Is it now? Let's get going. It was fun kicking it with you today. Alrighty. So that's the other thing. In terms of hanging out with friends, if ever I go to see a movie, be it with a friend or just on a date or whatever, I would always try to pair the movie with a meal, because just the movie itself, like, the whole point is to spend time with someone else and get to hang out with them and talk to them and just chill together. But being in a movie theater, it's one thing if you're for instance, when Forget 45 and I, when she invited me over to watch the finale of Avatar: The Last Airbender, followed by the Last Airbender movie. That was a bit of a different thing because we were just at her place and it was just us, so we could just talk as much as we wanted. But if you're in a movie theater with people around, unless you're an asshole, and there are assholes in the world, but if you're actually a decent person, you don't talk in a movie theater with other people around you. So it's just, you're not really spending meaningful time with them. You're just watching a movie. So if ever I go to see a movie at a theater with a friend or on a date or whatever, I always try to pair it with going out to lunch or dinner or something so that you have a chance to, like, you can pair the movie with talking to them during a meal. That's always been my mindset just forever. But a lot of people seem to be content to just going to see a movie and then that's it, which I've never fully understood because you're not really getting a whole lot of meaningful time out of spending with that person, but maybe that's just a me thing. Anyway, today is cleanup day, apparently. It's further away than school, right? Hurry up and get dressed so we won't be late. Okay. Sure, I guess we're gonna do this today.
Sorry, but I'm in a bit of a hurry.
You go to Shujin, right?
This is already a bad idea. This is already just a recipe for disaster.
I heard things have been rough there lately.
Nope, other direction, other direction. One of you walk away. One of you needs to leave immediately.
Thank you for your concern. However, I really am in a hurry, so if you'd excuse me.
Nope, no, bad.
Come on, there's no need to be shy.
Joker, do something.
Like I said.
Do something!
If you're busy, I'll put my number in your phone so you
You
can
useless bag of potatoes, do something!
Stop it.
You're just standing there like a useless muppet! I can't look, you're looking at it right now, do something! There you go, very good boy, Joker.
What do you want?
So obviously the instinct, like the compassionate instinct here is to want to protect someone and to get aggressive as in like, get the hell away from her, what are you doing, you absolute creep. But being aggressive is probably, being level-headed is probably going to be better because as much as you want to be in his face and aggressive because he's being very assertive and creepy to a high school student, it's probably not a good idea to ruffle his feathers and piss him off, so I'm guessing that the way out here is to be level-headed and calm about it, because, again, the instinct is to tear him to pieces. I get that, because he's making moves on a high school girl against her wishes. This is so wrong on so many different levels. The instinct is to say the top one and be like, back the hell off. But I don't think pissing him off is going to do us any favors here, so let's try to resolve this peacefully. Maybe?
What are you asking me for?
Okay, now you need to leave. Leave. That was your chance to run. What are you doing? Leave. Go. Leave. Other direction. Yes. No, not that direction. I meant the other.
What are you getting so jumpy about? Like you're anything
When I said other direction, I didn't mean running behind me. I meant, like, away from here. That's... Okay. Well, that didn't go very well. The plan was to distract him long enough to make him let go of her so that she would run away. Or at least maybe not run, because that's suspicious. Just, like, slowly walk away, and then I'd hold his attention for long enough. Because I've done that before. I mean, not in this situation, to be clear. I've not done... Not to anything to this extent, where, like, it's actually making moves on someone else. But there have been situations when I was in middle school and high school where I've had to stall people. Stuff like being where I was in a locker room and some of the kids were having a fight. So I tried to get the attention of the kid who started the fight to try to just have a level-headed conversation with him. Stalling him long enough for the kid he was attacking to get away, and for long enough for Neil to go get the attention of one of the adults in the room, one of the coach to come into the room and try to actually break up the fight once and for all. So I have experience with stalling people like that. Again, not anything to this extent, but I do have experience with that. So being level-headed about this is the way to go here. That said, an important part of the stalling part is that you run away! Sticking around here ain't gonna do much for you, because I got news for you. Hiding behind me ain't gonna do shit for you, because if he takes a swing at me, I'm not gonna be able to protect you. I mean, I'll try. I'm not gonna just run away like a coward, but like let's say I'm Joker right now, and I'm in this situation. If he takes a swing at me right now, I'll try to block, I'll try to fight back in self-defense to protect myself and the person he was trying to make a move on. But it's not going to go very well because I am not a fighter. I am not a martial artist. I am not well versed in self-defense of that regard. So, yeah, I'm not going to be of much physical protection to you, my friend. But you know what? It worked anyway. I guess that worked. You know what? I don't know how, but we got the job done.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry for the trouble.
That's not your fault at all. That was his fault. I don't care, but obviously, the answer is obviously yes. There's no point in wasting time talking about this. The important part is, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine now. It was pretty scary, though.
I can't imagine. If I were her, I probably would have been paralyzed with fear, honestly.
May I ask you something?
Yes, the cat is actually a human.
So, what made you step in to help me?
I don't like seeing people abused. I don't like seeing people abused physically, verbally, sexually, in any discernible way. And it may not always be a smart idea to throw myself head in to try to do something about it. But I don't like seeing people get hurt, and I want to do anything I can to try to stop it from happening. Because I wanted to, I couldn't look the other way. I mean, both of these things. Where's the option that says both of these things? Because I wanted to, because I couldn't, because I wanted to.
That's it?
What do you mean, that's
I
it?
apologize for asking something so strange. You're headed to the cleanup as well, right? The cleanup? Look at the time! I'm so sorry. I haven't even thanked you properly yet. Oh no, I forgot my gym clothes at school. I'll see you at the cleanup soon. We can talk more then if you'd like.
I certainly won't say no to that offer.
Pardon me.
Alright. So that went pretty well. All things considered.
Yo, what took you so long?
Did you really come here from home in your gym clothes? It must be so nice to be a guy.
Huh? Ain't it normal? And, are you planning on doing this cleanup in that outfit?
Of course not. I brought my gym clothes with me. I was gonna change in the bathroom, but now there's a huge line.
Oh, that makes sense. Sounds like it sucks to be a girl.
It's such a nice day out that even the weather seems to be mocking us.
Dude, could you try pushing your way into our conversation a little less awkwardly next time?
Would him have saying hello have made it less awkward? Because I don't know that. Okay.
I bet some Kichi Joji clean freak hung paper dolls all over and prayed for clear skies today.
Hey.
Oh, great, great. My favorite, my favorite. Oh, joy. Oh, what a joyous time to be alive.
Morning, everyone. Oh? Are you here for the cleanup too, Doc?
You got it. In those clothes?
Oh, no, I'm in a different...
There you are, Dr. Maruki. We're going to start prepping soon.
Prepping what?
I'm part of the cooking crew. Hope you're looking forward to a solid meal.
I don't trust anything you're gonna cook for me. I'd rather eat the grass. No, I don't trust that for a second. No. Don't trust that.
Dr. Popular.
I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will be even bigger someday.
Yeah, I mean, our approval rating went up a whole 0.3%.
Good morning, Shujin Academy students and staff.
Oh, great! It's the duology of idiots.
Please pick up all trash located in the areas assigned to your group. Once the cleanup is completed, a lunch of miso soup with pork and vegetables will be served.
Ooh, pork miso soup. So that's what Dr. Maruki's fan club is making.
FYI, the school already assigned the groups at random. They're 4 people apiece, boys and girls mixed.
Oh, really?
Now that those announcements have been made, please break into your groups and head to your assigned areas.
All right, let's just get this over with as fast as possible so we can chow down on that soup and get out of here.
It's probably spiked. I wouldn't eat it. But also, I don't feel like a teacher probably should be making these announcements and not Makoto, but, you know, what do I know, I suppose. Alright. So, Phil...
That guy? Yeah, him. Is he that transfer student?
Yeah.
I thought we moved past the transfer student label at this point.
You mean the one in all the crazy rumors?
Keep it down. What if he hears us?
Of course he hears you, idiots. You're literally right next to him. You're gossiping wrong.
Ugh. Anyone who just dumps a broken umbrella on the ground like this is human garbage.
Oh, before you trash it, you have to make sure you separate the plastic parts from the metal frame.
Separated? How?
Like this.
Whoa, awesome!
I had no idea you knew about that kind of stuff, Takamaki-san. I bet you'd make a wonderful wife.
What? People like to make insane jumps all the time in this universe. We go from, I was inspired by the villains of my TV shows, and therefore, I shall become an actress. And now we got, you know about the mechanics of an umbrella, and therefore, you'll be a wonderful wife. How did we get, we skipped a couple steps along the way here.
Oh, nah.
Sweet, a wallet.
Anything in it?
Whoa, yeah, shit ton.
That belongs to someone.
What's on this?
No, you turned it into Lost and Found. That belongs to someone.
Shouldn't we take that to a police box?
Yeah.
What? How was that weird?
That's a rational human.
Man, this park is trashed. No way this was all done by kids. It's gotta be the work of some no-good adults, too.
Base Ryuji saying, hey, that money belongs to someone. You need to turn it into Lost and Found.
If you don't mind, may I have the cap on that bottle?
Huh? Sure. Oh, are you a collector?
Not exactly. Recycling companies collect these and convert them into vials for vaccines.
Huh. I didn't know that. Well, that sounds like an awesome way to bring more justice to the world.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I follow you.
Before I add taro to the pots, I have to rub them with salt to reduce the sliminess.
And my special secret ingredient.
Oh, you're an amazing chef.
I do cook pretty often at home.
He's got them all wrapped around his little finger.
Let me try this little technique here.
Huh? What the? Why's the wind salty?
Sorry.
The cleanup is officially complete. Thank you for your hard work, everyone.
There are just no teachers anywhere here.
The leader of each group, please come and get the soup for their teams.
Oh, that's not. Oh, I would trust that even. Like, I guess it's partly because I have food allergies. I just don't trust. So, I guess I'm just less trusting of people when it comes to handling food. Like, whenever I go out to a restaurant, I don't feel comfortable unless I directly speak to the chef. I do not feel comfortable ordering the food unless I've been there frequently. Unless I go there a lot and like the waiters there know me and I know them, and like it's like, you know, you come in, they sit down, they go the usual, and I don't even have to tell them my allergies because they know what they are. Unless it's to that extent. Like if I'm at a new restaurant I've never been to before, I do not feel comfortable eating there unless I explicitly talk to the chef, because I need to be extremely clear. I don't. The telephone game is not a game you want to play in a restaurant when you have food allergies. So I don't want to tell the waiter I'm allergic to dairy, and then they go, okay. So he said that he's allergic to fairies, so make sure you don't sprinkle any fairies in there. Obviously that's an extreme example, but you get what I mean. The telephone game can make something get easily lost in translation. Something minor like don't put this condiment on because this condiment has something that I'm allergic to in it. Like, that stuff is very important, and I don't feel comfortable unless I directly speak to the chef. And some chefs are really nice about that. They're like, I understand totally. I want to make sure you feel comfortable here. And you know, that's I like to see it when chefs understand what's going on and they take the time out of their day to come out and you know, make sure you feel comfortable and safe eating there. But some chefs feel that you're below their importance and they have better things to deal with than you. So it's like coming out to talk to someone at the table is like a chore for them. It's like, I gotta interrupt my busy day to talk to some useless whelp in the dining area, and they're very rude and aggressive about it. And I don't like talk like they're. You can tell they don't want to do it, and it just feels like something they have to do rather than something they actually care about, and it just real turn off, I guess, in terms of eating at a restaurant. But tangent over. Point being, I wouldn't trust one of these kids to come collect the food for me. I don't, no.
So, after the soup's doled out, everyone's free to do whatever they want. Huh. Including getting the hell out of here.
Oh, okay. Thank you for everything.
I don't know the best way to put it, but it sure was a crappy time out there.
Do you expect it to be sunshine and rainbows? Oh, hey!
I finally found you. I was trying to find you so I could thank you properly for this morning. So, where'd the other people in your group go?
It disappeared into a different dimension, but I don't really care where they went right now. We've disbanded, they ditched me.
Ah, I see. I'm in pretty much the same situation.
Well, what a coinkydink.
If it's alright with you, why don't we eat our soup together?
That sounds like a great plan.
Great!
I foresee nothing going wrong with this plan.
Thanks for the food.
Yeah, so...
I want to thank you again for this morning.
No thanks are necessary.
That man was even more frightening than he might have appeared to you.
I can completely understand that.
I truly appreciate what you did for me. Thank you so much.
This is what you say, because this is just like glamming yourself up like, oh, don't worry, I'm just doing my job. It's just totally normal everyday stuff for me. It's like, nah, that makes you sound like an arrogant asshole. Just say you're welcome and be done with it.
Yes. There's one more issue I need to address.
Yes, the soup is probably poisoned, and we probably need to get you to a hospital, because I don't trust Maruki as far as I can throw him.
The run-in we had outside of the guidance office.
Remember the discussion we just had? There are a number of students in this school you shouldn't get involved with. This one's at the top of the list.
Oh, the delinquent transfer student? Mr. Kamoshida had just told me about you a moment prior, so I sort of spoke without thinking there. I heard some of my classmates gossiping about you too. Yes, people are discussing all sorts of things about you behind your back. I don't like gossip or rumors and the like. And I know this'll sound strange since I just met you, but you don't seem like the kind of person they describe.
Yeah, it's almost like the rumors that people spread about people in school are almost always very overly glamorized for the sake of spreading popular gossip. And then when you actually get to know a person, they are actually not that bad.
It'd be a different story if all those rumors were actually true, though.
Obviously.
What were all the crimes I'd heard? Burglary, murder, and elephant tusk trafficking, was it?
No, no, and no. I have done none, unless you count the shadows in the metaverse in terms of, like, we've definitely taken out the shadows, but in terms of, like, people in the real world, no, none of that. I have done none of that.
That's what I had figured. Rumors can't be trusted at all. Yet everyone starts shaking in their boots whenever they hear your name.
Because they're all mindless sheep.
You know what? It just hit me. I haven't introduced myself yet.
Well, this is short-lived, because now you get to hear the shitty name that I picked for myself.
Oh, I'm sorry to make you go first.
So that's your name, really? Oh, I just remembered, I got like a thing. I'm just gonna go.
I apologize this was such a long time coming, but I hope we can get along well. I believe you already learned from our meeting at school that my—
Oh no, Pennywise, no! No! What? What?
What the hell just happened?
Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. Whoa. You did what? Whoa. We gotta rewind. Hold on. What was that? Oh, okay, so she's incredibly acrobatic. Wow. That was an insane catch to make. Do you know how fast balloons fly up into the sky? She stuck the freaking... She didn't even just, like, grab it and then break her knees when she fell. She rolled with that landing. Wow. Also, maybe don't pick up the pocketbook that she dropped. Maybe don't do that.
Got it, just in time.
But also, red balloon equals Pennywise, so that kid's probably gonna die now. Sorry. Don't trust the red balloon.
Sorry, I didn't mean to run out on you like that.
I witnessed a display of acrobatic excellence. I have no complaints here. That was phenomenal. Just say you dropped this.
Huh? I guess you sleuthed me out before I got to tell you.
He creepily did it, is what he did. Picking up the person's personal belongings and reading all their information. Maybe don't.
Well, you've cracked the case. I'm Kasumi Yoshizawa, a first year.
That was impressive.
You mean that back there? Oh, it was just some basic gymnastics.
No, I did gymnastics for 3 years. Nothing about what you just did was basic. There was no trampoline. You understand how good your vertical jumping skills have to be to do what you just did, and in conjunction with your instincts and reaction time to be able to then roll into a somersaulting stop on the tarmac of this ground? Like, I did gymnastics in a building where everything is cushioned, and we had trampolines to bounce off of, and like a pit full of cushiony cubes or whatever, that's like a pit to jump into. Like, everything is safe and it's meant for kids to go to have fun. You did all that without any of that padding or any of that mechanical trampoline stuff, and you did it in this ridiculous gym clothes get out. Which, have I mentioned recently how dumb these gym clothes are? These look like really shitty gym clothes. I don't know.
It's not that difficult once you get the hang of it.
I...
Just a hop, skip, and a jump.
You are very modest.
Gymnastics, huh? Hey, don't you think some of those moves would be awfully useful? I was just thinking about how the Phantom Thieves need to get some sweeter moves, too.
What's the matter, Senpai?
Yeah, you're on the team. Yeah, there's no...
Is there a cat somewhere around here?
Oh, no, we can boot him off the team. That's fine. He doesn't need to be on this team anymore. You can take his place. Can you teach me that stuff?
Does that mean you're interested in gymnastics?
Absolutely.
That makes me so happy. I'd be honored if you'd allow me. The only problem is, I have a favor to ask for myself as well, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure, I'm open for anything, mostly.
Lately, I haven't been getting the results I want from my performances, and I'm worried that I'm overthinking things. So it would be wonderful if you could give me some advice whenever you have the time.
Now, advice is something that I'm great... Well, it makes it sound really arrogant to say I am great at giving advice. But I do genuinely think that something that I've learned to do with some level of proficiency is whenever a friend or someone I know comes to me with a problem they need to solve, or if they just want someone to talk to, if they want advice or something, I like to think that I'm pretty decent when it comes to processing the information, thinking about what's best for them, thinking about what the most logical solution is, because oftentimes there's the answer of what the most logical solution is, and then what the most emotionally resonant solution is like something they would want to do versus what the most logical outcome would be, and trying to balance what makes the most sense for them versus what they want to do. Sometimes the answers are different, sometimes they're the same, and kind of figuring all that out. I like to think that I'm pretty decent at doing that when it comes to just giving advice to people. I know it makes me sound really arrogant when I say that, but I do genuinely think that I've gained some experience in that regard. So if there's one thing that you can rely on me on to some extent, it's if you have Kasumi, if you have anything you need to talk to me about, I'm all ears.
Sure I do. I'd love if you were willing to lend me an ear from time to time.
Absolutely.
I see. This sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me.
This is the best deal in the history of deals. We have a deal.
Yes, sir. Wait, that's a little overboard. But I promise, I'll glean as much as I can.
So she's just like awesome, is what she is. She's like the embodiment of awesomeness. And now we're going back to the future. The antithesis of awesomeness.
I've read in the reports that the Phantom Thieves' physical abilities are more acrobatic than the average person's. It seems you've gained an aptitude for specialty equipment as well. Wouldn't a natural conclusion to draw be that you were trained by an expert in that field? Well, tell me the truth.
Wait for it. Wait for it. There it is! There it is again!
Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Faith Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Alright, so we are maxing that out, no questions asked. Right. We are absolutely maxing that out any chance we get.
Oh, why don't we exchange contact information?
Sure.
It shut down. Sorry, my smartphone's been acting up lately.
Don't worry, my memory's pretty damn good. I can just remember it.
It's back. Okay, I'll contact you when I've got free time, if that's fine.
Absolutely, whenever you're free, let's set something up. Cool.
Attention, Shujin Academy.
And then back to this turn.
Event will be ending momentarily. Please do not discard your trash in the bins here. Instead, bring your waste to the predetermined location for disposal. After that, we will be officially releasing everyone for the day. Thank you all for your hard work.
You know, it's kind of uncanny because I've heard that exact so many times when I was in school. I've heard that exact phrasing of like we will let you all go. We will release you all. Do this is like that manner of professionalist teaching, or sorry, professionalist speaking mannerisms, and just the way they phrase things is so dead on accurate to how I've heard teachers speak before. It's kind of unreal. I gotta be honest.
Well, the cleanup seems to be finished. We're already in our gym clothes. Would you care for some basic training before heading home? Let's
sure.
Start with some core exercises. Those are the foundation for staying in shape.
I train with Kasumi. Yeah, so, she's kind of awesome.
Yo.
Oh, we're just full surprises today. He didn't say, "Oh, you're back." We got a new response. Another box came for me.
Hey.
Present time. Open the present and see what's inside. Elect-proof choker and the wind-proof choker.
Oh.
That's what you ordered off the TV. Finally home. You're all dusty. Had to hurry and get changed. I don't know that I'd be dusty. Dirty, yes, from being in the park and bending down to pick things up all day. I can imagine that. But dusty, don't know if that's the appropriate adjective to use there. Anyway, so she's awesome. She's just like actually awesome, and we are going to be spending as much time as is physically possible with her. Holy hell. That was without a shadow of a doubt the best character interaction we've had with anybody throughout this game so far. So, yeah, I can't wait to forward that. But, so, this seems like a natural place to end off the episode. But, there's a part of me that actually doesn't want to do that. And I know it sounds so dumb, and it's such a bad idea. But there's just a part of me that wants... This is two things. One, morbid curiosity to see what the hell is going to happen when I do this. But the other thing is, someone told me that the person in question has an insanely broken move if you max out the Confidant rank or whatever. So, what we're gonna do, against every instinct that I have, is to use the payphone to call Kawakami and request maid services. I don't feel like I can call from the blank unless I have enough guts to be staunch. Alright, never mind. I've been saved. Never mind. I've been saved. Alright, never mind. We're good. Okay. So what I was gonna say is, there's a part of me that's curious to see what that would entail, just to see what the hell would happen. And then also I want to try to see if the move in question is as broken as I've heard it is. But I don't have to do it now because I've been spared. I've been spared by the game, so we're good. I still don't want the episode here. I'm gonna go to sleep. We're not gonna do too much. I'm probably just gonna go. We'll probably go until after the until we hit the daytime break. Like usually we go to class and then we have the break in the classroom where then Morgana says, "Now we can do whatever you want." So I'll probably go to that point and then we'll stop for the day. So we'll go to sleep. And then we'll revisit this again tomorrow morning. Hey, we've reached 8%. We've cracked 8%. Slowly but surely we're making our way up. We're climbing the ranks.
Morning.
What's up? By the way, the exhibit's till the end of this week, huh? We did what we could, now we wait for the results. Alright. Wanna head out, let's study. Let's study, I guess.
No way, man.
That's one option that's a definite no. School's enough for studying, let's exercise, man. Great, glad my choice didn't matter literally at all. Okay.
Oh, yes.
More chalk. I've actually gotten into fishing lately, although it's just pond fishing from time to time. I can't go sea fishing because I get seasick easily, so much for my dream of being a sailor. Alright, when people think of sailing the high seas, they tend to think of pirates. Even though they're ruffians who plunder other ships and coastal settlements through force, for some reason they end up getting romanticized. Now that— oh, not me again.
What is the...
Do you know what peg-legged, parrot-toting historical figures of heroes became visual shorthand for pirates? No, I don't. But I think the inspiration for the character Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, I think that the origin comes from a pirate named John Ward. So, and also the fact that the initials here match Jack Sparrow. It might be broken logic, or at least a bit of a stretch, but maybe.
This is it. Very good.
Okay, I don't know how I got that right, but I got it right. The answer is Long John Silver, a character from Treasure Island. The story of Long John Silver informed much of our modern view of pirates. Fortunately, he only exists in fiction in terms of non-fictional pirates. Well, Captain William Kidd made quite a name for himself, I'd say. Maybe you're familiar with the story of his execution, how he declared that he hid all his treasure in one place. He got it right. Is he really a criminal? He seems like a punk, but maybe he's actually serious about studying.
Nice going.
Alright then. That was... I don't know. I probably should not... Clearly my logic was not sound in terms of what the answer was, but somehow it actually got us to, somehow, that still got us to the right answer. The research seems to indicate that he didn't actually have much. Still, several novels were written based on his legend, and people still look for his treasure today. Oh, by the way, I've heard that there's an island in Kyushu where Kid's treasure is set asleep.
Yep.
Kid's secret treasure, huh? Regardless of its actual worth, there's still value in letting that many people dream about it. Alright. And now it's lunchtime. I didn't think she would come. Oh, maybe she's skipping practice. I hate those events. All they do is make me dirty and tired. Think they'll do it again next year? They are. I'm definitely skipping. Why the goody two-shoes first year come along? Her whole I'm not bothered routine really pisses me off sometimes. More gossip from the students again. And is it now time for me to do whatever we want? Alright. Pollen's bad today. Lots of people suffering from pollen allergies could be affecting mementos too. And on that note, we're going to wrap things up here. This was an eventful episode. That was very eventful, and we met potentially best character yet, so excited to see how that shapes up. So that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all tomorrow for some more Persona 5 Royal. Goodbye.